after months of waiting, we get a trailer for the 50th anniversary special. Now, don't get me wrong, I thoroughly enjoyed the trailer, and it's definitely got me excited for November 23rd, but I'm a little puzzled why they went with this sort of 3D tour of still shots. I'm sure it's because they're waiting until the very last minute to divulge any actual footage from the special until, say, a week before. But if you're going to release a teaser trailer that celebrates the last 50 years of Doctor Who, you could at least include some footage from previous Doctors. I mean, it's not like you have a shortage of episodes to choose from. And another thing about this trailer, if it's intended to be a teaser for the 50th anniversary special, why are there depictions of the first 8 Doctors in it? Does that mean that the first 8 Doctors are going to make an appearance in the special? This doesn't seem likely though, since showrunner Stephen Moffat just confirmed with SFX magazine a few days ago that none of the original 8 Doctors would be making an appearance in the 50th anniversary special. On that topic, Stephen Moffat had this to say: "The absolute reality was we didn't have all those Doctors about to come back through the door. There were limitations to who we could get back." Okay, I have to call bullshit on that, Mr. Moffat, because all of the original actors that are still living were asked months ago whether or not they would be interested in returning to Doctor Who, and none of them explicitly said no. In fact, Paul McGann and Peter Davison expressed a desire to return if you would just ask. Moffat goes on to say, "They're all brilliant, they're all terrific, but time has passed. I think it would be beyond the dignity of all those very fine actors to want to force themselves back into a costume from 20 or 30 years ago." What? You had Peter Davison don his costume for that short time crash back in 2007. And you wrote that story. So what? It's not beyond their dignity in 2007, a year with absolutely zero notable significance to Doctor Who? But in 2013, when it's the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who, it is? Moffat continues with, "I was thinking more, what would be a grand old story for the Doctor? And what would speak to the generation who are watching it now, while still celebrating the fact that it's been around for all this time? Everyone wanted to see David again, that's just a fact. And David and Matt together are glorious. That's a joy. What would speak to the generation watching it now would be if you turned it into a mindless soap fest like every other fucking episode since 2005. This kind of shit is what pisses me off so much about Doctor Who today. When the show got rebooted back in 2005, there were already millions of loyal fans to Doctor Who. But did we cater to the loyal fan base? No. We turned the show into a big pile of shit by ditching the serial format, outright omitting science fiction elements in favor of thick romantic plot lines, and season-long story arcs that revolved exclusively around the fucking companion. What was wrong with the way it was? Nothing. If you had rebooted the show into what it once was, 99% of these mindless fangirls never would have became fans. But so what? You still would have added true Doctor Who fans to an already substantial fan base. But instead, you placed all of your faith into a mass of viewers that understand so little about intricate, logical, suspenseful storytelling that all it took for them to get hooked on the show was for the lead actor to be good looking. Fuck! But the most irritating thing that Stephen Moffat had to have said was that everyone wanted to see David again. That's a fact. No! It isn't a fact! I didn't want to see David back. My wife didn't want to see David back. Lego Daleks didn't want to see David back. The real Kindle didn't want to see David back. On the contrary, there are probably millions of fans who didn't want to see David back. We wanted the original Doctors back. CGI, lookalike actors, mask, something. Anything but crybaby David Tennant and blondie Billie Piper. But no. By bringing back David Tennant and Billie Piper only, and assuming that in doing so you've pleased everyone, shows that you have truly abandoned the overwhelming number of fans that stayed on this ship even when it was sinking. You have abandoned the very people that have kept this show alive for as long as it has with their endless investments in merchandise. And you've exchanged a group of fans that understand everything there is to know about Doctor Who, from its humble beginnings to the most insignificant detail of the TARDIS interior, for a group of fangirls that don't know a Dalek eye stalk from a hole in the ground. This is the fan base you're aiming to please with the 50th anniversary special. If you like this video, be sure to like this video. You can also share it on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, StumbleUpon, wherever you're having a discussion about the Doctor Who 50th anniversary special. And if you agree with what I'm saying, or if you disagree with what I'm saying, either way, post a comment or a video response. I welcome alternative points of view. Be sure to subscribe to my channel because I will be posting more videos in the future on Doctor Who, particularly as we get closer to the 50th anniversary special. And of course, after the special airs, I'll be doing a video review of it, as well as the Christmas special. Stay tuned. So what? It's not beyond their dignity in 2007, a year that has absolute what the fuck? Absolute noli.